This is a very this is a tough case. This involves a lot of sick and despicable details, and these are some of we see some evil people from time to time that they're definitely and you can put them in that category. So what is on a very positive note is that these cases are going to be taken and have been adopted by the U.S. Attorney's Office. We're very excited about that because typically, if the federal indictment and conviction will hold a much stiffer, stricter penalty than it would on the state or local indictment. So we're excited that they've picked up the case.
And we hear about sex trafficking all the time, but when it happens right here and close to home, what's y'all's reaction to that?
It's disturbing. And, in this particular case, because I think there were some details earlier in the spring, but, it involved family members. And so, how disturbing is that you would, do that to your own family members, children and stuff like that. So, like I said, these people need to be, there's probably a certain place where they should be, but, at least for now, it looks like justice is going to be pursued on behalf of the victims in this trafficking case, and so we look forward to the day here pretty soon where at least a couple of them will get their due judgment. And
just what are some signs that somebody's being trafficked that the average person can look out for and reach out to you guys?
Yeah, well, school's about to start back up. Well, for how long we don't know, but that's one of the great things about being back in school is that there's teachers that pick up on stuff, there is guidance counselors that pick up on stuff, and social workers or whatever at school, and so a lot of times this information will come from one of those one of those entities from the school system, and I think in this case, there was some information that came from a guidance counselor. But so if you know a child and have a rapport with a child, and suddenly you see them acting differently, and it could be from anything in the world, but maybe dig in on that and find out. And if you suspect something, say something, and put it out there. Let the authorities investigate, or if you can investigate a little bit yourself, and just trying to find out, the details or what's why the child is acting differently or something like that. That's certainly how a lot of these things start.
Yeah. And I know you just said that a guidance counselor tipped you guys off on this. Was it?
I don't know if they're the ones that tipped it off, but I think that they were involved in helping with the case. Okay. I wouldn't say that was the primary source, but
when first about this, and it
was spring, and I can't really get leads on all those. That is actually part of the stuff this week, but there. In a case like this, it's falls in our lap. Usually, there's somebody has said somebody else. Somebody notices a child that's suddenly acting different, pulling away, whatever. Time that child and realizes something home. Digs in a little deep. These things. That's how these initiated and investigation started. So again, to watch out for our children, especially our children in our community, and because you really don't know what's going on at home, and that's a scary thought, and especially you don't know what's going on in the place where they should be the safest, and a place of refuge normally for a child, and it turns out to be something evil. So,
and last question, you guys reach out to the United States Attorney's Office, with this case?
So we actually got Homeland Security involved also in the case, and they helped us out tremendously. Sometimes the case, it's kind of like a snowball effect. You got a little bit and it starts rolling, and you get more and more and more. And because of that, we were able to get Homeland Security involved in this case, and can't discuss the details as of why right now, since they're going through all that. But because of their interaction with the case and involvement, we were able to get the U.S. attorney, the USDA out of Greenville, to pick up the case, and so we're in the prosecution stage of it now. So,
gotcha.
Yep.
And I know you said you can't go into details, but when around what time was it when you guys reached out to them?
March or April.
Okay.
COVID-19 screwed my whole timeline up in my mind, so it was somewhere in there.
So springtime?
Yeah, springtime.
Gotcha. And is there anything
mid-spring?
Else?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
Nope, that's it.
All right.
Yep.
That's it.